Every couple starts with hope, with connection, with passion. But somewhere along the line, something changes. One silent moment, one misunderstood word, one unmet expectation. And suddenly, the love feels distant, cold, confusing. In this video, we're diving into the exact moment relationships begin to fall apart, according to a powerful breakthrough study. Not just the symptoms, but the critical point, the invisible curve where everything begins to break. This could be the most important relationship video you'll ever watch. So if you want to save your relationship or understand why one ended, stay with me. 1. The hidden curve of relationship breakdown. Relationships don't usually end in an explosion. They end in silence, distance, numbness. A groundbreaking study by Dr. John Gottman, a leading relationship psychologist, found something extraordinary. By observing couples over time, he discovered a predictable pattern in most breakups, a curve, a point of no return. He calls it the sliding door moment. It's the moment where one partner bids for connection, and the other either turns toward or turns away. Let me explain. Imagine this. Your partner sighs after a hard day. That sigh is not just air. It's a signal, a small emotional invitation. If you respond, "You okay?" you've turned toward them. If you ignore it or scroll on your phone, you've turned away. This moment seems tiny, but repeated thousands of times. It determines whether you build intimacy or build resentment. That's the critical point. It's not the big fights. It's the tiny moments of turning away that signal the start of the end. 2. The Four Horsemen of Breakup. Gottman also identified 4 behaviors that almost always lead to breakup. He calls them the Four Horsemen: criticism, attacking your partner's character; contempt, mocking, eye-rolling, sarcasm; defensiveness, never taking responsibility; stonewalling, shutting down emotionally. Contempt, especially, is the biggest predictor of divorce. Now imagine your daily life with your partner. How many of these show up? When you roll your eyes at their comment. When you say, "You never listen to me," instead of, "I feel unheard." When you shut down rather than communicate. Each of these is a tick on the clock, counting down. You're not just arguing. You're dismantling the foundation of your relationship. 3. The emotional bank account. Healthy relationships are like savings accounts. Every time you listen, support, laugh, or show affection, you're making a deposit. But every fight, insult, cold shoulder, that's a withdrawal. When the account is full, couples can survive big conflicts. But when it's empty, even a small disagreement becomes a crisis. The critical point many couples reach is when the account hits 0. No more emotional savings, no more patience, no more safety. The love is still there, but it's buried under emotional debt. To prevent the breakup curve from spiraling downward, you have to start depositing again. Small moments, loving gestures, being present. Every time you make a positive move, you're rewiring your bond. Attachment theory. Why we sabotage love. Have you ever wondered why some people pull away the closer you get? Or why others become clingy when they sense distance? It's not just personality, it's called attachment style. There are 4 primary styles: secure, trusting, balanced; anxious, craves closeness, fears rejection; avoidant, craves independence, fears vulnerability; fearful avoidant, both craves and fears intimacy. Here's the kicker. Most relationships struggle when one or both partners are not secure. An anxious partner may become clingy. An avoidant partner may seem cold. And this mismatch leads to miscommunication, frustration, and eventually, emotional burnout. Knowing your attachment style and your partner's is one of the most powerful tools to interrupt the breakup curve. 5. How to reverse the breakup curve. Now comes the real question: can you turn back the clock? Yes, but only if you take action before it's too late. Here's how. 1. Repair after conflict. Every fight should end with emotional repair. A hug, an apology, a reset. 2. Turn toward, not away. When your partner reaches out emotionally, meet them there. 3. Daily rituals of connection. A 5-minute check-in. A bedtime kiss. A how was your day? These matter more than grand gestures. 4. Speak their love language. Words of affirmation, touch, acts of service. Learn what fills their emotional tank. 5. Rebuild trust with consistency. Show up. Do what you say. Be reliable emotionally and physically. 6. Go to therapy. Early. Not when it's breaking, when it's still bendable. Most couples wait until they're emotionally bankrupt. By then, it's often too late. Start when the cracks are small. That's where healing happens. 6. Don't wait for the explosion. Breakups rarely happen in one day. They happen in moments. Of silence, when there should have been listening. Of judgment, when there could have been compassion. Of distance, when closeness was needed most. The breakup curve isn't destiny. It's a warning sign. If you're listening to this, maybe you're at that curve right now. Maybe you feel the shift, the silence, the weight. But now, you have something most couples don't. Awareness. So use it. Turn toward, not away. Love is not lost. It's just waiting for you to choose it again. Every moment is a new chance. Every couple starts with hope, with connection,